गम इस कदर बढ़े कि मैं घबरा के पी गया इस दिल की बेबसी पे तरस खा के पी गया।
Seven cities claimed Homer dead, through which the living Homer decked his bread. This is a line quoted by Dutt in his article Classics and Cash, lays the foundation for his film, of which we are going to talk about. We often come across few things which are destined to be part of our lives. They always present themselves in a way that you are forced to stand up and take notice of them. They fascinate you as such that you get to find another layer in your persona. You rediscovered a part of yourself. This is the manner in which I became acquainted with Pyaasa. It was Dutt's magnum opus, with a story that he had been working on since 1947. Dutt was always concerned with the plight of impoverished artists. In Mr. and Mrs. 55, then Pyaasa, and then Kagaz Ke Phool, he portrayed the role of unrecognized and misunderstood artist in a materialistic world. In his article, Dutt cites examples of artists from all over the world who never got their due when they were alive and applauded only when their works had been left to be dissected and respected. Pyaasa is a poignant tale of Vijay, a poor and struggling poet who is disappointed by life. In college, the woman he loved left him for the security of marrying a rich man, telling Vijay that love alone is not enough to sustain a marital life. Vijay is also rejected by all the publishers he approaches. They'll tell him to write something more trite.
आपकी बकवास कोई शायरी है? पड़ गए भूख और बेरोजगारी के पीछे लट ले। जनाब, शायरी नाम है नजाकत का। गुलो बुलबुल पे शेर कहिए, जवाब नहीं है आपका।
Vijay does not want to sell out to these popular demands. Through his poetry, he expresses his disappointment about the engagement with the nation building. He wishes for his voice to be heard and his statement to be acknowledged, but that ever happens. Instead, he faces one dejection after another. Through Vijay, Gurudutt articulated his own disappointment with the state of the nation. He was always conflicted as to where to place himself and his art within the economy of the Bombay film industry in particular and Indian cinema at large. In Pyaasa, Gurudutt questions the role that art played in the nation building process. With all that was going on around, did anybody care about the plight of the artist? Gurudutt's answer to Vijay were hopeful and conflicted at the same time. Vijay ultimately chooses to renounce the society and go away in search of a place where he won't have to go away from anyone, anything anymore. He proposes Gulabo to come with him, who is much like him, an outcast. The image of the two of them walking away from us to the twilight is hopeful, yet it leaves us wondering whether the place that Vijay is talking about really exists. Would Vijay have to face the same problem no matter wherever he goes? It's a question that Gurudutt doesn't answer. He shies away from it like he did with the ending of Our Par, reiterating that Gurudutt himself was still internally conflicted